Hello, grumpy old fart here. Um, I'm doing a UFO incident story in this video, and the reason I'm doing it is last year the Navy announced, and some more information is coming out. The Pentagon actually announced that some UFO footage that the Navy and some other people got has ostensibly the Navy announced it last year that UFO video and footage that they got off the carrier Nimitz from aircraft from the carrier Nimitz was actually real, genuine. So last year the Navy announced that UFOs are real. Um, Very recently the Pentagon made a very similar announcement, but they backed it up with a lot more documentation, and it made it more official. People were surprised about that. And UFOs have been seen all around the world for hundreds, thousands of years even, and people act like it's well, it's brand new. I don't know. No, it's been around a long time. Um, this particular incident, I have a little bit of an affinity for because I was stationed at Elmendorf Air Force Base, and I was in Alaska right there when this incident took place. Um, November 17th, 1986. Japan Airlines Flight 1628 was a Boeing 747, and they were inbound from, I want to say, Russia. And they were coming in. The pilot was Captain Kenju Teruyuchi, and he's an ex-fighter pilot with over 10,000 hours of flying time. The co-pilot was Takanori Tamafuji, and the flight engineer was Yoshio Tsukuba. Please tell me I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I apologize. Um, they were on autopilot at about 565 miles an hour, and they were at 35,000 feet. And at about 5:11 p.m., the pilot saw two craft to his far left. At about 5:18 or 5:19, they moved in front of the aircraft into a stacked configuration. These objects exhibited a disregard for inertia, like there was no gravity. Now, one could say, well, if they didn't act like the gravity messed with them, maybe they were just lights, reflections or something. Well, here's the problem with that. Air traffic control out of Alaska the Elmendorf Air Force Base, the NORAD radar got them on radar, so they were seen by radar. So these were actual aircraft. They appeared to be square with rectangular arrays of thrusters, and eventually they flew over the horizon. At the same time, a third object appeared, and this one was the one detected by Elmendorf Air Force Base NORAD, the Regional Operations Control Center, the ROC, and this one was apparently as large as a World War II aircraft carrier. These guys, um, these the Japanese pilots and the crew of this aircraft they were scared. Um, I've heard stories that they were screaming on the radio. Uh, this event did actually occur. Like I said, I was in Alaska at the time. Uh, I don't I don't see how people could overlook this when it was seen by a well-respected uh, aircraft pilot and backed up by radar contact from the ground. This is nothing to laugh at, because if for whatever reason this thing had decided to turn and hit the airplane or something, that could have been a very, very bad thing. And these these things are out there. The Navy has announced that they're real, and if they're not from our planet, if they're not from a government, if they're not controlled by a government on our planet, then they got to be from somewhere. And if they're controlled by a government on our planet, it's not us. And if it's not us, we got to figure out who it is. Go back and check out my video, UFOs Evidently. Um, so anyway, this event did occur in 1986, November 17th, and it just goes to show you, Everywhere around the world they got them. This was over Alaska, but they're all over the world. I talked to another video about an incident that happened over Iran. So, watch the skies, I guess. You folks have a good night. God bless one and all.